1.9, two-step equation. Again, you want to isolate the variable, right? Get the variable by itself. You're going to take at least steps to do this. I know it's getting really hard. What I suggest you do first, this is going to be the easier way of doing this. Isolate the variable term first. Remember, terms are separated by plus or minus. So I have two terms here. This one's division. Okay, so I'm going to get this term by itself first. I'm going to add 1 to both sides. And again, if you want to, by all means, put a dotted line there. I still have students that are doing the same work on the same side of the equal sign. Okay, my 1's add up to 0, so I'm left with k over 4 equals 2. Now to get rid of divided by 4, because that's what's happening to my k, it's being divided by 4, so I have to undo divided by 4. I'm going to multiply by 4, or 4 over 1. Same thing. Okay. My 4's cancel the 1. 1 times k is just k. And 2 times 4 is 8. There's my answer. I always tell students they should get 100% on solving equation quizzes and tests because you could always go back and check your answers. If you have time on a quiz or a test, you should be checking at least a few of your answers. To check, all you have to do is plug in 8 for k. Does 8 divided by 4 minus 1 equal 1? Well, 8 divided by 4 is 2. 2 minus 1 does indeed equal 1. So you should be checking at least a few of these to make sure you're doing them right. All right, number 3. I'm going to get the variable term by itself first. So I'm going to subtract 3 from both sides. Put your dotted line at the equal sign. Minus 3. My 3's cancel to 0. I get my plus 10m equals 103 minus 3 is 100. Divide both sides by 10. And I get m equals. I'm out. I can't believe how fast you guys are going through tissues. This is like my fourth box already. Esco, if you need to, go use the restroom and use the bathroom tissue. Gone through 4 boxes. Yeah. All right, number 5. I have to get the fractional term by itself. I have a -2 or -2, however you want to think about it. So I'm going to add 2 to each side of my equation. I'm going to put my dotted line there. In fact, I'm just going to put it on all of my examples. If I'm adding 2 to this side of the equation, I have to add 2 to this side of the equation. These add up to 0. Bring down my fractional term. It's a positive, so I don't have to worry about putting a sign in front. Equals -3 plus 2 is -1. Yep, multiply both sides by the denominator, which is 4, or 4 over 1. Now you get k equals -4. Okay, number 7. Now, normally I would say, yes. Yeah, you can. Um, this is locked into my numerator. Okay, I can't separate the 6 and the n. If that n was outside the numerator, we'd have a totally different problem. But it's locked in with my numerator. So the first thing I'm going to do, since that's part of my fraction, yeah, I'm going to multiply it by the denominator 10 first. Okay. So my 10s cancel the 1. 1 times this numerator is just 6 plus n. That makes sense? So just end up with my numerator. 1 times 10, 10. Then I just have to subtract 6 from each side. Where'd you find them? Oh my gosh. So n equals 4. I can't remember who it was. Now you know, because I'll forget by tomorrow. Okay. All right. Subtract 4 from each side. Okay, bring down my minus 4b. 8 minus 4. 4. Have to get rid of the coefficient negative 4. So I'm going to divide both sides by negative 4. B equals negative 1. Okay. And 11 is one of those tricky ones where we have our numerator locked in with the variable, right? So I have to multiply by 3 first. The denominator 3. They cancel the 1, and I just end up with my numerator. 5 plus x equals 18. Subtract the 5, and you get x equal 18. Okay, for practice work.